Vatos, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. I am now installing the rear fender. I already ran out of storage space on the computer, so I was asked to kind of film this on Instagram. So basically what I'm doing is I am extending my left signal lights, because on the Roadster you have two holes here and here, and that's enough room to kind of get your wires through. But I am moving this wire down over here, where you should be able to see it. See that little hole right there? Right there. You see my finger? Alright, so I just had to extend this by a little bit more so I have enough routing area to route them back over here, and this is my connection. So as you can see, left a little note for myself left. And of course we are connecting the tail light, which is right here. We are connecting the tail light, and these are my three wires. So this is my running light, this is my brake light, and this is my, of course, common or ground. And this is where my license plate light used to be. So this is your running light, which is the red and yellow one. That, I believe they call it accessory wire or whatever. I believe that's what they call it. The blue and red one, that's your brake light, and of course the black one, that's your ground. So I'm using the JAE connector for this. So I took it off of my old Fender, which is the chopped one, and I went ahead and I'm gonna wire, of course, these to those, and just connect this like this, of course. So that's going to be connected like that, and that's going to give me my tail light. So I got to solder this, of course, and as you can see, heat shrink, of course, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around with some electrical tape, of course. And that's just to kind of help it, just in case, prevent it against the weather conditions. So as you can see right over here, this is where I routed my wires, and then this is, of course, the brake light, which is, that's all wrapped up in electrical tape. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get to work. I mean, it's simple, it's easy. I mean, that's it. I mean, this isn't this isn't anything too complex. It's just wires. All right, so let's go ahead and solder these guys together and wrap this in electrical tape and finish off the tail light, and I'm pretty much finished. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I didn't bother showing you guys soldering the brake line, of course. It's pretty straightforward. So this is, like I said, this is the stock JE connector for your Roadster. As you can see, ground to ground. The red one is the brake light. On OEM stock Harley wiring, your blue and red one, that's your brake light. And of course the white wire, which is right here. You guys can see it. I electrical taped everything. So that's the running light on the Amazon one. So this is the Amazon brake light. So that's your running light, and that's connected to your accessory light. And this orange one, that's my my sound bar. So that's the Kuriokin sound bar. So that's why that's connected. So if you're wiring it to, of course, your signal lights, then of course that's your ground, that's your brake light. It's also on the signal light because this is a a 2-in-1. It's 1157 light, I believe. Is that what it's called? So it's a 2-in-1. You have your running light and your turn signal. So and of course it's your brake light as well. So that's your brake light. This is your ground. The blue one, that's your running light, and the blue one with the purple, that's your signal light wire. So I mean, that's pretty much, it's pretty straightforward. All right, it's the same on both of the sides. Even on your right side, right over here, it's the same thing. And as you guys can see, you know, there it is, same thing. Blue, red, brake light. Solid blue, that's your signal light. And the blue one with the line in it, that's your, I'm sorry, yeah, that's the blue, the solid blue, that's your running light. The blue with the brown in it, that's your turn signal. And then the black, that's your ground. So same thing. I could have, yeah, I mean, I could have spliced into either one of those. You could get one of these tap connectors and do that as well. It's up to you. I just decided to kind of keep it OEM and use this extra connector, since this was originally my license plate light. So now I get to utilize that and have it all kind of look stock. And of course, in the signal light itself, I use the regular connectors, kind of like this. I already have it in there, I just don't want to take it out. So this is what I used on the inside, so in case the tail light goes bad, I can always replace it, and I just have to, you know, put connectors on there. So that's pretty much it. You guys just stay out there, stay safe, don't believe everything you read. Now I got to manage all these wires, and I got to replace the battery. Just stay out there, stay safe, don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.